If you had your first heartbreak, I'm going to keep it straight. I'm not going to, get around and give you all those, BS information. I'm just going to get straight to the point. She or he wasn't the one, all right? If it was your first one, all right, and it didn't last long, it wasn't supposed to work out anyways. Let me give you a practical point of what your relationship was about, right? I don't know who you are. I don't know what kind of a relationship you had, but I know most of the time, in fact, all of the time, this is the case. If it was your first one, the only attraction you had is because of looks. It wasn't for the, relatable nature. It wasn't for relatable, habits you guys had. It wasn't because of relatable routine. It wasn't because of, relatable plans you had together. Nothing. Even if you guys would barely think about it, like barely. But majority of your relationship was based on attraction with regards to looks. Keep it real. And if that was the case, let me tell you, there is nothing wrong in being attracted to the other person. But that's not the only facet you have to look at, right? The reason you date, the reason you get another person in life is because you feel like you could spend your life with them. And if attraction based on looks is the only thing, like it's not going to work in the long run. Because you're like nature, it has to match. I'm not going to give you some lectures on relationship or whatever. I've been through some stuff. I know it. If you're 18, 19, 20, or even 21, and you had your first heartbreak, it feels like the world's crumbling. It feels like, you wouldn't have any interest in anything, regardless of how you feel right now. Just keep going in life. Now, you broke up, the reasons that, whatever it may be, whatever. Now, the next thing you gotta look at is to find a better person. You don't have to go look around and, keep hunting for them. No. Keep going with your life. Improve yourself. I'm not gonna give you a motivational speech as well. All right. I'm not gonna yap some motivational stuff. Oh, do whatever. Oh, wake up. Oh, take cold showers. Do this. None of that stuff. Practicality matters. Whatever plans you had in life, whether it was to get a house or make a bunch of money or get a specific kind of job you were looking to get into, the specific industry, whatever, do it. The reason you're doing that is because of your family, right? It's not just for yourself. Whatever you do in life affects your family, your future family. And that should be your motivation, inspiration, in fact, because that thing stays with you for life. Your family, your parents, your family, your kids, all of them. They get affected by what you do now. You keep hunting for the right person, instead of doing all the important stuff for you right now, which is to hustle and get to a point in life which you wanted to be at. Instead of that, you're just hunting the right person. Sure, look for a right person, but don't spend your majority of time looking for that person and you ain't doing anything else. Don't be that person. You may find the right person, but what are you going to do at that point? If you aren't worth anything, what are you going to do even after finding the right person? Is she going to be satisfied with you? How? How's that going to be possible? Sure, love is enough. Most people say, oh, love is enough. Love is the only emotion that matters. As harsh as it sounds, money plays the majority of the game. Sure, love is the foundation of every single relationship, no matter if it's with your parents or your siblings or with your wife or with your kids, whatever. But money is the thing which kind of directs the trajectory of your life, whether it's going to go in a mediocre way or an exceptional way. That's the difference it makes. And that difference matters the most. Again, I'm not here to give you any motivational stuff to hype you up for a few minutes and then you ain't doing nothing. Practicality matters. Having a strategy, a specific strategy in life matters a lot. Strategy, consistency, and practicality, all these three aspects in life included, is going to change your life in a way which you never thought it could. If you haven't had these three aspects in life, practicality, consistency, and strategy, it's not going to work. But once you have all of this, It is going to work. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of this session. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. I'm not saying, just get over it, don't look for the right person. Sure, have an eye, keep an eye. But majority of your time should be towards you getting to a point in life which you always wanted to be at. You are going to find the right person eventually. But you gotta make sure that when you find that person, you are at your optimal state by which you could provide for them in the best way possible. Do it.